Hello, June 16th, Happy Dog Farm. I am still working on solutions for fastening conduit to trellis wire so the conduit doesn't want to slide back and forth along the wire, and then I can fasten the tree to the conduit. Fastening the tree to the conduit is pretty straightforward. There's lots of products for that. But it's getting a solid and affordable and available connection to the trellis wire that's a challenge. So I've ordered some specialty products that are available here in the United States, but I realize that some of you aren't in the United States. Looking at my stats on YouTube, I see you're really all over the place, which is great. So I'm trying to find things that I think would be universally available. And concrete and construction are fairly universal in developed countries, and rebar ties are something that you should be able to find pretty much anywhere. And the same goes for the little spinner tool that you use for tightening them. Okay, some other people have videos on how to use this tool, but this was a new one to me. I'd seen them, but I never understood them. Now I'm going to try them. So I'm going to break away and give them a try. Be back. All right, the first thing I checked really was a win, and that was those pre-shaped quick ties. I'll show another picture in here. I used a spin tool. I spun them on until they snapped, which appears to be what everybody does. And I got something that does not want to move. It really is resisting sliding on the wire. So that looks like one option. I'm going to keep trying for other ones. That's a 10-foot pole, which for semi-dwarf is probably tall enough. Now I'm going to step away for a minute and I'm going to fasten this tree to that piece of conduit while it rains on me. Okay, quick lesson learned. When you're spinning these things on, you want to do the tie off on the side opposite of where the tree will be. Everyone's going to be different because you can see it's gouging the bark on this side. I'm going to have to cut this one off and spin it so that that sharp is on this side. Something to keep an eye out for. Okay, a few things to look at here. One, this is a good system. This works, it's available, and it's sort of affordable. You can see I'm using the egg lock here. That's fine. I got this twist on the opposite side. Okay, again, away from it. But a couple things I'm going on here. I really recommend you do this. Invest in the trellis post as early on in the game as possible. So one, you direct your trees to grow on the same side of the wire. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem there. And like in the case of this tree and the trellis wire, it got up, and now I really can't train it as well as I'd want to. So you're going to run into training problems. Or you might run into training problems. What I see as a problem, you might go, meh, I don't care. The other thing is I took one of the quick clips and I just put it here to pull that one limb out, and I may weight these down a bit, and I'll show you how I did that later. Here's the other one. I'm going to step back a bit so you get a sense of what's going on here. You may say, I don't need a 10-foot stick. I don't know what the next length down is, maybe 8 foot or something. Up to you. I'm pushing down to refusal just by hand to seat them in the ground. So, but some of these trees are getting kind of tall. Again, I've lost control of a central leader here. So I've got this thing here, and I've got these guys out here. And having the conduit, I can see really would have been an excellent resource for training. Getting them to stay straight and give me something to work off of. So, lesson learned, don't let the twist cut your tree. Lesson learned, try to keep your trees on the same side of the wire so when you put the post up, You got some consistency for speed. The 6-inch clips are nice because they save you on labor. Time is money, right? The spinner works great. The little ends break off. It's up to you whether you're going to worry about that or not. I have a pickup magnet. I'll just sweep and pick them up. So I'm happy with this. Oh, I cut the ag lock into 12-inch sections before fastening the tree with it. The reason I went with 12-inch is because the tree is going to grow in girth, and every year you really do have to go back to check you're not girdling your trees. But that way it's easy for me to pop open and accommodate growth in the future without having the labor and the waste of cutting new ties. So I do recommend you cut them large. They'll grow into them. It'll be good. Who do I have here? I mean, come on, doesn't that look pretty? I mean, that's making me really happy right there. Yeah. Can you see that? Tremless bitter. There we go. So, I'm going to go get one more piece of conduit, do this poor tree here because it looks like it's hung over from the night before. And then I'm going to go in because I don't like the rain that much. Give me some feedback, please. Oh yeah, give me some feedback. What would you do it? Talk to me. And then I have 2 more solutions coming. I'll demo those too. They may work better for you. Later.